There are some people who teach that we should never pray, "Not my will, but yours be done." They say that because it supposedly voids what you have just prayed for. What say you? Well, hi, I'm John Kuert, pastor at Alpha Assembly in Clarion, Pennsylvania. Thanks for stopping by once again for another little talk from my heart to yours. We call this Heart to Heart. And glad you've stopped by again. And just to talk a little bit about prayer this morning, which is so important and so vital in all of our lives as believers and unbelievers as well. Well, you know what? That's really nonsense to say we should not pray, "Let your will be done, Lord. Not my will, but yours be done." If Jesus prayed this, certainly we should follow his example. He gave us the same pattern in the Lord's Prayer when he said, "May your kingdom come soon. May your will be done here on earth, just as it is in heaven." I never need to be afraid to say, "Lord, your will be done." And then there are those who say that we should only pray for something once. Otherwise, we are demonstrating a lack of faith. Or I've heard that some people think if I pray more than once, well, I'm bothering God. I remember my mom, after my dad passed away, remarried a man. He wasn't necessarily all that spiritual, but at any rate, and that's the way he thought. I'm only going to ask God once, and maybe I won't even ask him once because I don't want to bother him. He's too busy. That is so foolish to talk like that because, after all, he's omniscient. He knows everything, and so he can multi. If there's anyone that can multitask, it's God. uh, Jesus taught his disciples, "Keep on asking, and you will be giving what you ask for." He said, "Ask, seek, knock. Keep on looking, and you'll find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you." And I think, really, all too often, we give up far too soon and too easily when it comes to prayer. I believe it's important for us to really wrestle with God in prayer. And, like Jacob, it says he wrestled with God. And he said, "I will not give up until you bless me." And I think that should be more of our attitude that, "Lord, I'm going to keep seeking you. You told me to ask, seek, and knock. And just to keep coming and knocking and asking and looking for God to come through by faith." Now, I don't think that we should come demanding. No. I think that even though he's given us promises, and some people say, "Well, I have a right for this." No, 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 no. Don't do that because we don't have a right to anything, really. God has blessed us and he's given us his word. Let's claim those promises. Let's seek him. Let's really reach out and try to touch, as it were, like that woman that touched the hem of his garment. And perchance God will answer prayer. But it's not necessarily a guarantee that God will say yes every time to us. Sometimes he says no, and sometimes he says wait. So we need to just um, do what God has told us to do, and that's to pray and seek him with all of our hearts, sincerely, openly, honestly, and I believe then God will bless us with answers to prayer. I like what the late D.L. Moody said. He said, "Spread out your petition before God and then say, "Thy will, not mine, be done." And Moody concluded, "The sweetest lesson I have learned in God's school is to let the Lord choose for me." Have you found that to be true? We must never be afraid to trust an unknown future to a known God. And that's my thought for today about prayer. And I hope it helps you this very day to come before that throne of grace that we can find help in our times of need. Well, I hope that sometime you'll stop by Alpha Assembly there at 499 Grandview Extension in Clarion, Pennsylvania, just a mile down from the campus of Clarion University. And it would be a delight to have you visit us some Sunday morning, 10:30. And we have great fellowship, great music, and I believe that you'll be blessed if you come. You'll find the folks there at Alpha Assembly great people. Well, have a great day. God bless you. We'll see you again tomorrow, Lord willing. Bye-bye.